Ever wondered how our ancestors managed to till their fields without the help of modern machinery? Let's delve into the fascinating history of plowing fields with draft horses.
Pulling right out the gate, pulling, how much weight? From the little guy to the massive ones, the team and drivers are having fun. Start 'em off with the boat very light, then add weight to make it a fight.
In the early chapters of human history, the development of agriculture was a game changer. It laid the foundation for civilization as we know it today. And at the heart of this agricultural revolution were the robust and reliable draft horses. These hardy animals were the engines of the agricultural field, providing the muscle power required for the heavy work of tilling the soil. Imagine a time when the roar of tractor engines was replaced by the rhythmic clopping of horseshoes. A time when the strength of a horse was the measure of a day's work. This was the era of the draft horse. The use of draft horses for plowing fields was not exclusive to any one civilization. In fact, their importance stretched across continents and eras. The ancient Egyptians, known for their architectural marvels and agricultural prowess, harnessed the power of draft horses to till their fertile lands along the Nile River. These horses were integral to their farming, helping to plant the seeds of crops that would sustain the civilization. Similarly, the Romans recognized the value of these magnificent beasts. With their empire stretching across diverse terrains, they needed a reliable and versatile power source for their agricultural pursuits. And the draft horse perfectly fit the bill. They were used extensively for plowing fields, helping to feed the burgeoning population of the Roman Empire. These examples are just the tip of the iceberg. From the frosty fields of Scandinavia to the sun-drenched plains of Persia, draft horses were a universal symbol of agricultural strength and resilience. They were the unsung heroes of early farming, tirelessly working the land to provide sustenance for growing civilizations. So the use of draft horses for plowing fields traces back to ancient times, with civilizations recognizing the strength and stamina of these animals for such tasks. As we move into the Middle Ages, the importance of draft horses in agriculture only grew. These centuries, spanning roughly from the 5th to the 15th, were a time of significant innovation and development in many areas, including, notably, the harnessing and use of draft horses for plowing fields. The harness, a critical piece of equipment, underwent a transformative redesign during this period. The older harnesses, used in the Roman era and before, rested on the horse's throat, choking the animal when it pulled heavy loads. That was far from ideal for plowing heavy clay soils prevalent in Europe. The Middle Ages brought about a revolutionary change: the collar harness. This innovative design allowed the harness to rest on the horse's shoulders, a much stronger part of the body. It meant that horses could pull heavier loads without being choked, increasing their efficiency and endurance. The collar harness was a game changer. Suddenly, a single horse could do the work that previously required several. This boost in efficiency had a ripple effect on agricultural productivity. More land could be plowed in less time. Farmers could cultivate larger fields, leading to larger harvests. The surplus of food led to population growth, and the extra produce could be traded, aiding in the development of local economies. The Middle Ages also saw the introduction of the horseshoe. This simple yet impactful advancement allowed horses to work on rocky or hard soil without damaging their hooves, increasing their durability and longevity. These developments didn't just change the game for agriculture, they changed society as a whole. With more food and resources available, cities could grow and civilizations could thrive. As we can see, the medieval period was a time of immense progress in harness design and the use of draft horses in agriculture. It was these advancements that allowed societies to flourish and set the stage for the agricultural revolutions that were to come. Thus, the Middle Ages saw significant advancements that further solidified the role of draft horses in field plowing. The Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes, and agriculture was no exception. Indeed, the advent of this era saw a dramatic shift in the way fields were plowed. As steam power made its debut, followed by gasoline power, the use of draft horses for plowing began to decline. Steam-powered machinery introduced a level of speed and efficiency previously unseen in the agricultural sector. With the ability to work through the day without rest, these machines outpaced the stamina of any horse. Farmers could now plow larger areas in less time, increasing their output and profitability. The arrival of gasoline-powered tractors was another blow to the prevalence of draft horses. These machines were smaller, lighter, and more maneuverable than their steam-powered predecessors. They were also more affordable, making them accessible to a larger number of farmers. As a result, the use of draft horses for plowing continued to decrease. But it wasn't just about speed and efficiency. The use of machinery also eliminated the need for the skilled labor required to handle draft horses. The new technology was easier to operate and required less physical strength, opening up the field of farming to a wider range of people. Of course, the transition from draft horses to machinery wasn't immediate or universal. Many farmers, particularly those with smaller farms, continued to use horses for several decades. The cost of machinery and fuel, as well as resistance to change, played a role in this. However, as the benefits of machinery became increasingly apparent, more and more farmers made the switch. In retrospect, the Industrial Revolution was a turning point in the history of plowing. It brought about a significant shift in the tools and methods used in agriculture, leading to increased productivity and changes in the rural workforce. In many ways, the Industrial Revolution marked the beginning of the end for the widespread use of draft horses in plowing. While draft horses might have been sidelined by machinery, they are far from forgotten. In fact, these gentle giants are experiencing a resurgence in popularity in the modern era, especially among those who champion sustainable farming practices. In the world of organic farming, draft horses are being hailed as eco-friendly alternatives to modern machinery. Unlike tractors and other fuel-powered equipment, horses don't contribute to carbon emissions. They are living, breathing animals that work in harmony with the environment, not against it. Moreover, draft horses provide certain agricultural benefits that machines simply cannot replicate. When a horse plows a field, it does not compact the soil like heavy machinery does. This allows for better water penetration and aeration, promoting healthier and more productive crops. But the perks don't stop there. Organic matter is a critical component of healthy soil. And guess what? Horses produce it naturally. Their manure can be composted and used to enrich the soil, providing a boost of nutrients that plants need to thrive. In addition to their environmental benefits, draft horses also play a role in preserving agricultural heritage and biodiversity. By keeping the tradition of horse-drawn plowing alive, we maintain a link to our past and ensure that these magnificent breeds continue to have a purpose and a place in our world. And let's not forget about the intangible benefits. There's a certain sense of satisfaction and connection to the land that comes from working with these animals. When farmers choose to use draft horses, they are not just making a sustainable choice, but also forming a bond with their animals, witnessing firsthand the rhythm and balance of nature. In the modern era, draft horses have found a new role, helping us farm in a more sustainable and environmentally friendly way. They remind us that progress doesn't always mean abandoning the old ways, but rather can involve returning to them and recognizing their value. So next time you see a field being plowed by a draft horse, know that you're witnessing a tradition that is as beneficial today as it was in the past. The history of plowing fields with draft horses is a testament to our agricultural heritage. These powerful animals have been instrumental in shaping the way we cultivate our land and grow our food. They've been at our side, from the earliest civilizations, through the medieval era, past the Industrial Revolution, and even today, in the fields of sustainable and organic farms. The relationship between man and horse is a tale as old as time. Draft horses, with their strength and endurance, have been our loyal companions in the field. They transformed agriculture in ancient civilizations, making it possible to till larger areas of land and plant more crops. This was the dawn of a new era, where societies could produce surplus food, leading to population growth, the development of cities, and the rise of complex societies. During the Middle Ages, the invention of the horse collar further revolutionized farming. This device allowed horses to pull heavier loads without choking, making them even more efficient at plowing fields. This period saw the rise of large, powerful breeds like the Shire and the Clydesdale, bred specifically for their strength and stamina. However, the Industrial Revolution brought about a decline in the use of draft horses. Machines took over, and the role of these magnificent beasts began to fade. But they were far from forgotten. In the wake of increasing environmental concerns, draft horses are making a comeback. They offer a sustainable and environmentally friendly alternative to machinery. They don't require fossil fuels, they don't contribute to greenhouse gas emissions, and their hooves are gentler on the soil than the heavy machinery. In the modern era, draft horses are being recognized for their role in sustainable farming. They're a symbol of a simpler time, a bond between man and nature, a testament to our agricultural heritage. Their legacy is one of strength, endurance, and resilience. From ancient civilizations to modern organic farms, draft horses have played a pivotal role in shaping our agricultural landscape. Their legacy continues to inspire us as we seek more sustainable and environmentally friendly ways to till our fields.
Pulling right out the gate, pulling how much weight? From the little guy to the massive ones, the team and drivers are having fun. Start them off with the boat very light, then add weight to make it a fight. In unison, every team must work, digging together, tearing up the dirt. The horses soon hear go, go, go. They'll give a throttle till they hear whoa. Good luck to all who put on a show. They all competitors that we know. It'll soon be over, that's no bull. We'll be back soon to watch the next horse pull.
Please subscribe to Everything Horses. Thanks for watching.